Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is May 17th, and we are finally doing this on our scheduled Sunday. I have everyone so mixed up now. God only knows if everyone will be on in time. Good morning, Dreamweaver. I see Dreamweaver is present. Let's see if I can. Let's see. President. I'm going to tell somebody that I'm live right now. All right. So, see if anybody else is joining us here today. Did Mom forget? I know Auntie is away. And I think she's in Texas. So, we're taking care of the pups. And she won't be on today. So, she's doing a conference meeting or something like that. And today I'm going to use some new cards. Not new cards, but cards we haven't used in a while. So some different cards. This way we can get a little bit of different information. We haven't used, I'll show you. These beautiful angel cards and gods and goddesses in a long time. So we're going to use those today. And I thought about maybe clarifying life situations. That beautiful cup of coffee there. So, yay. Morning, Mama. There she is. Okay, so for those of you who do not know me, I'm Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, psychic medium, author, and creator of so many things. Also work with I can call myself an herbalist. I work with a lot of tinctures, natural remedies, and things of this sort. And of course, I created the book Spiritual Protection Guide from Around the World, which it does open everyone's eyes to all different things, how you can collect negativity, energies, entities, how to combat them, with the use of the guides, guardians, and angels and deities from all around the world. So what they like, the prayer that they use, even where their origins stem from. It's really, really cool. It's a really detailed, very informative book. All the stones and herbs and plants and recipes to make protection jars and all sorts of things that are in there. Sigils and symbols, everything. I mean, it is like a well-rounded, everything you need kind of book. And then I also did my flower oracle, which we will be using here today also. So you get to check it out and try them out. And for those of you who do not know, by using the information you see scrolling here below, you can make donations, and donations are for readings or just donations to help keep our channel going, because just still not receiving enough to even pay the bill for me to do this streaming service that I use, so I can make it available on Facebook and YouTube. I am not one of those ones that get paid for doing this. I have to have over 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you do like what you hear today, greatly appreciate you subscribing. All right. So in saying all that, let us get started. All right. Morning. So again, good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Mama. I'm going to start with my deck. All right, Spirit. It's a very interesting week. I always usually describe some of what I have in my table. We have the goddess. She's beautiful. And she holds the world in her hands. And she's about nature. All the beautiful creations, natural creations in life. And then we have our fairy courts. and very beautiful. So many little intricate little pinpointed crystals on there. There's another name for it too, can't remember what. And our wizard. Our wizard is definitely reading up on some natural ways of doing things and spells and how to call things into you in your area, in your life. And we have the very obedient little children listening. And here we go. You know, yeah, I didn't put it on here what this was. But this is a really cool piece. I think it's so earthy, all the different combinations of stones being brought together to create a really magical piece. It's beautiful. And the elephant. For feeling the need, I felt like I've been saying this a lot to people lately. Elephants stand for friendship. So when you do have an elephant, it should be facing inward. It represents friendship, unique and odd friendships sometimes, as the elephant at Lake Ganesh befriended the mouse. So, but this is building your tribe. It's really important to start building the tribe with the people that you really wish to connect with and belong to. You're going to find out that a lot of old friendships may be slipping away, going to the wayside, relationships, person you may even be in love with, people at work that you maybe used to hang out with, used to click with, you don't anymore. We are evolving this also for the earth. And it's really, really important that you cannot fight it. You need to go with the flow. Sometimes it requires you to be alone for a while so to figure out who you are again, because we've been so intertwined with other people's energies that we tend to forget along the way who we were, what brought us to where we are, what did we learn, who did we become, who did we let go of, even in ourselves is what I'm talking about. So, and it builds the person that you're supposed to be. And they say, your happiness, try to figure out who you were, what you were doing at the age of 7. What made you happy? What made you feel like a person or a being connected to what? They say 7 years old is that time between that spiritual realm and the earthly realm of who you are. You're blending. They're blending of who it is that you're supposed to be. What calls to you? What did you feel so intense about at that time? What really made you smile in a natural way? So you think about that, and that might be who you need to get back to. So just some food for thought. All right, here we go. That is my deck, the Flower Oracle. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life? Let me pick out the best cards, especially for this week of May 17th. Oh, I got 2 cards coming out. 2026. All right. Good morning, Colleen. Good morning, Judy. First one is a direction card. So a lot of times North can actually also stand for yes. And it's moving to higher elevations in your mind, in your heart, in your life, kind of what we were just talking about. North is a direction that you may have asked about. Which way to go, move, look for help or answers. North to the Native American belief symbolizes the cold, hardship, and endurance. You may be being called to halt along the way and consider what is timely in your journey. Maybe it's time to stop, absorb, learn what you've already experienced before moving on to the next challenge, step, or chapter in your evolution or life. Sometimes this card is a time of which you can do nothing but wait. Wait for the right moment right moment or a sign to move forward. There is always a reason one must take time to seriously consider and understand before moving forward. That's pretty intense. I love it. I'll put a closer in case you want to screenshot that. So it's time to really figure out who you are, what direction you want to go. What have you learned up until now? Sometimes there's just a little waiting period before things do happen or they take another movement in the direction. Sometimes people are just waiting to see what's going to happen next. And it's all because every time you take a step, you gotta wait, make sure you're testing the waters. Do I move forward or do I head in a different direction? Do I go left or right? I went forward now. Now which way do I go? So sometimes it's just a holding pattern. So don't worry if things don't seem to be moving right now. It's because things are gestating. They're working. There's a lot of things that are going on beneath the surface right now. And then we got the change and transformation. Well, there's a definite. And again, this is our time of change. We are supposed to be utilizing what we've learned until now. It's also moving forward. So this is going hand in hand with the North card pretty well here. A lot of people have already made a transformation, a change in direction, and they're just waiting on the outcome. Or what do I do next? So this is where we are with that. So change and transformation. You are experiencing a change, be it a change of life, a change of residence and diet or attitude, a relationship, job, or even faith in yourself. Right now, all you need to do is focus on your strengths that you do have. Write down all the positive things. Remember remember all you have been through and notice that you're still standing. And in what ways are you stronger? What do you no longer put up with? Notice these changes and be proud of your success. Sometimes the change is a happy one. Even a change of life brings some positive aspects. So be patient and keep faith, and this too shall pass. Sometimes things just have to set up and they have to get into the right order, or they're waiting on something else to enter so something else can come into view, another choice. And if it depends on another person, sometimes that person has to go through their own transformation and maybe they're having a hard time letting go. Therefore, you're forced to wait. Okay, hopefully that has helped. That's very interesting. They're all going hand in hand so far today. Love it. All right. Which one do I want to do? You know what? No, go ahead. I'm going to do these angel cards, angel gods and goddesses. All right, Spirit. Help me pick the proper card if this helps everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of May 17th, 2026. What is it that they need to know? What will be most helpful? There we go. We have Vesta. Home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So, this means that if there's been something going on or in and around your home that maybe has been stressing you or concerning you, have faith. It feels like everything is working in your favor. Things are getting cleared up, cleaned up. And this is also springtime now where people are beautifying their home. They're making all the changes that they desired, things that really needed upkeeping or upgrading. So do that. Just make sure you're taking care of everything you should. Just don't be one of those lazy people that sit back, maybe next year. It's the time is now to do that improvement, because it really will improve the energy that's surrounding your home and everything in and around it. So in case you want to screenshot that one, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants or in everything in and around it. That's what I say. Okay. That's a good one, especially for somebody I know that's here right now. And I'm doing all that stuff myself to the point that I think I better take a day of rest or my back is going to kick my butt. It's already kicking my butt. Hello. Good morning, Susan. Good morning. Good morning, America. Say good morning, Vietnam. And for those of you who've been listening along with the dog thing, we still don't know anything about Ridgeland Farms. I'm releasing the other 500 to 700 dogs, but they haven't let go. They are, I think, heading in the UK now to hit the MBR, which has 23,000 dogs. I don't even know if it's just dogs or it's animals and dogs. But on May 30th, they are planning to have like a vigil to let Ridgeland Farms know that we haven't forgot about the remaining 500 to 700 dogs. So if anybody wants to go there, it will be a peaceful protest. They won't do anything if you're just there lighting candles, having signs. They're singing songs, of hope and love and rescue, things like that. So if you want to be a part of it, every person that shows up really does help. Okay, that's it for that announcement. And now we're going to go on to clarifying life situations. And this card, those of you who come on a lot know this, there's two sides to this card. So we'll read both of them because we don't know which stance you're in, like ready to move on something, already in the midst of it, or things like that. All right, Spirit, help me pick the proper card that helps everyone in their path in life. Which card is going to be helpful and the knowledge that is needed for those watching. Don't forget, if you ever watch this video, you came across it by mistake, I have to set up new ones, by the way. So if you go to sign in or want to set up a reminder for the next one, I did not create them yet, so I'll be doing that. But if you even just hit the notification bell on just for the show in general, you should be getting notifications. All right, so this is a good one. Clear mind. So I'll bring this closer. Sweep away any doubt that you have and know that you are right. So you're right. You're in the right place, right time, right now. And whatever you've been thinking and focusing on, you've been trying to hold steady in the positive thought. That's good. That's right. Right mind. Clear mind. All right. And here we are. Act with clarity. Focus your intentions and navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. So if you're going to make actions, make sure you kind of thought as much as you could about it, thought it all the way through, and then you're making the best choice available to you at that time. So don't feel bad about it. Don't second guess yourself. Just keep pushing forward. And this is, guidance, wisdom, transformation, and change. All these things are right in here. So that's a really good two-sided card there. I liked it. Kind of speaks volumes in both ways. I gotta turn this music down a little. Feel like I'm in competition. Oh no. Okay. All right, and for just let you know before we move on to the trinket and the stone for the week, if anybody's interested in getting a reading or just a few card pull, or if you'd like to donate to the channel and you weren't on here before when I was saying that, the information that's scrolling here below is the apps that I accept and the ways that you can do it. All the information's there. And then you just have to let me know you did and what app that you use so I could check on it, because it depends on how much you donate, how much of a reading that I give you. And if you just wanted to donate for the sake of donating, that's appreciated also, but just let me know. Maybe I could still just pull at least a card or something for you. All right. And then we also do where you could take a chance at winning just a free card or something. And we'll get to that. So let's just see if anybody else. It's about time. Things are in change mode in my household. Yeah, a lot has been going on over there with you. So I would say so, Colleen. And if not, I think it's time to put your foot down and make your energy felt to your wishes, your dreams, what you need. Because, a lot has been put on your shoulders. And when we get older, we're kind of like in no nonsense mode. And it's just really hard to tolerate the stupidity of some people. I mean, it's just, or their ignorance, or they're purposely avoiding, like, well, they didn't come out and say. So I leave no stone unturned anymore. I make sure I tell people just the way it is. This way there is no delusion about it. There's no misconception of what I'm trying to say. And I'm not going to wait for someone to step up anymore. And it seems to be that's how you got to be. People just don't want to expend themselves. And, people need to. If you want something, you have to give something in return. So it's the way life should be. Okay, let's see. Where was I going with this? All right, drink it. Okay, Spirit. Help me pick the proper trinket that best helps everyone on their path in life. What is it that they need to know or do right now? I'm trying to dig all the way to the bottom. All right. I got this thing of pulling two things out at once. So, interesting. We have the chestnut and we have the clip. And it doesn't matter what's on it. It's just that it's the clip. All right, so the chestnut is making sure that you're putting things away for a rainy day. And anything that you're working on right now might take, and they're giving me the month of September at the moment. It may take until September before it really shows itself in your favor, where you actually notice that things are really going well. They're really going in your favor, because it's kind of like the time of harvest. So I do believe that you are going to have a positive outcome in whatever it is that you are working on when the chestnut appears. And the clip is keeping it together. I'm going to say the words. Got to hold your shit together. You never know what's going to happen that's going to try to tip that apple cart. Just because we're in positive mode and we're working on things doesn't mean always everything goes smoothly, because you're always tested along the way. So you just got to keep it together. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row and leave no stone unturned. So it's really keeping it together, because there may be a time where something throws you, or you're just really don't know how to react or act in a certain situation, because maybe you haven't really been faced with this before. But the times are changing, and they are changing for the better. So try to keep that in mind. All right. Stone, stone, stone. I've been putting the foot down, just not in the right place. All right, Connie. But does that to redirect you, right? All right, our bucket of stones. We shall pull a stone. All right, Spirit, what stone is going to be most useful and helpful for everyone, especially for this week of May 17th, 2026? Oh. Okay. We have our regular quartz crystal here. So, because this is going to amplify any thoughts, wishes, and energy that you're working towards. So, clear quartz crystal will also bump any other stones that you're wearing, so it'll amplify that energy. So if you're looking for protection, you're using black tourmaline or shungite, it will boost that energy and bump it up one. And you can actually use crystals to manifest, but you can only use one crystal per manifestation. Say you're manifesting money. You hold on to the universal language is to hold on to it and say, I wish this crystal to be for, and you state it, and then you picture like all these people coming in and handing you money. You picture yourself going to the mailbox and money's coming in, and everywhere you go, people are paying you for your services, maybe just giving you tips, or, I've had a person come to my door. I wasn't really even sure who they were. And I said, God wanted me to gift you this. I swear to God, I think they gave me like $500. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, miracles like this do happen. You cannot say they don't, because I've experienced them. They've really blown my mind, but it did work. So anything that you wish to create, maybe picture yourself creating that beautiful masterpiece of whatever it might be. It could be a painting, it could be something out of clay, a drawing, like my book, the cards, things like this. But see it being successful, being announced everywhere. I mean, it all depends on what you want to do and use your crystals for. But if you carry a pouch around with you with other crystals, it's good to make sure you have a nice quartz crystal in there with it, because it will help to amplify that energy. So let's go ahead and ask Google what our clear quartz crystal is best for. What are the metaphysical properties of clear quartz crystal?
Clear quartz is known as the master healer and is used in meditation, intention setting, and holistic healing. For more information, resources like the Rock Paradise Guide or the Tiny Rituals Meanings page offer good overviews.
So I got like a really pretty little cluster of quartz there. I mean, I always have clear quartz pendants, so you can wear it in a pendant or however you want it to work with it, or sit down with it at night, or when you're manifesting, or just even when you're meditating. It'll help boost or bump up anything and any energy that to what you're working. And yes, it is a great healer. There's so much more to it. It's known as the stone of power and manifestation. Clear quartz is celebrated for several key metaphysical properties: energy and amplification, mental clarity and focus, spiritual connection, intention programming, like I was talking about. Because it acts like a sponge for various energies, many practitioners recommend regularly clearing or cleansing the crystal by placing it under moonlight, washing it in running water, or resting it on selenite charging plate. Or, yes, soak it in salt water, like a tablespoon of salt to at least an 8-ounce glass of warm water, so it helps it melt. You leave it in the window for a full day of sun and full night of moonbeams, if you can do that. Otherwise, sun is a cleansing and clearing and recharging of your crystal. My mom used to have crystals. She loved to wear crystals. And if it got too full, because it'll absorb everything you're thinking, negative and positive. So it is important to clean it. Sometimes you'll even see the crystal getting foggy when it needs to be cleansed. In my mother's case, it would actually burn her skin. She would have a mark on her neck. That thing would lash back at her and burn. So I'm like, oh, time to clean that crystal. Me, it's so energizing, and I guess maybe it's cleansing or clearing. If I go to sleep with one and I forget to take it off or wear it more than 24 hours, my glands swell up. So I have to really be careful. Clear quartz is very powerful. Depends on how you wish to use it. Yeah. Okay. So now is the time that you please give those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And if you are wishing to get a reading from me here while we're live, you can donate with the information that's scrolling through below on the bottom of your screen. Otherwise, right now, we're going to take a chance to win a free card reading. All right, so what it is you can pick a number from 1 through 20. If you do have a specific question, you can write that down, and we'll focus on that if you win. So one number only. You can't change your mind. First number you put down is the one we are accepting. Doesn't matter if somebody else has picked the same number. Whatever number you feel connected to, that's the number you pick. All right, go. It's a beautiful little quartz crystal. Yeah. Gotta get my dice. I roll the dice and see who wins. Alrighty. I'm showing 5 people. Sometimes this thing is really wrong and really off. So 3 more seconds. I'm gonna roll a 1 and a 2 and a 3. I know this thing has like a 30-second delay from me getting to see who's really said what. And so just giving it a few more seconds on my end. Now I'm going to roll. Hey, Taylor. Welcome. Oh, yes. And this coming Thursday, anybody in the Baraboo area, I will also be at the Baraboo Vintage Sikh Boutique from 5 to 7. So that is this Thursday, the 22nd. If anybody'd either like to make an appointment or just show up and see if I'm available, I'm offering 10-minute mini readings. All right. Okay, Spirit, who needs the reading? 10. Number 10, Dreamweaver. Mom, you were a close second. All right, see, number 10. Number 10. All right. All right, so what did we say? General reading. Okay. Again, if they would like to make a donation to get a reading after this. Do you have a preference, Dreamweaver? The Flower Oracle, the one I created? Okay, I'll just say purple, yellow, or coffee, we'll say. Purple, yellow, or coffee. You have a preference of which card to use? Because I can't decide. You were thinking that number first? Well, let's see. We have time. We'll go ahead and do some little messages. My little, what are they called? Fortune cookies or the angel messages. Purple. All right. All right, Spirit. Or Dreamweaver. What does he need to know right now? What's best going to help him in this path in life? Let me pull the proper card, especially anything for this week or something upcoming. Ooh, that's interesting. Death and endings. Now, people always get scared when they see this card, but sometimes that death and ending is something fantastic, like finally the end of the mayhem or the madness or the illness or, whatever that may be. So, does feel like there's finally coming an end to maybe the issue you've been having this past week. Maybe it's finally coming to an end. Maybe they're finally going to come up with a darn solution for things. So I'm going to look at this as a really good card, but it could, could mean other things too. Death of a loved one, but we will see what this pretends for you. Okay. Something in your life has outworn its usefulness, a relationship, job, even a way of living, eating, old habits, or even losing someone very close to you. Know that this was a necessary part of life. In order to bring in something new, the old must die. Most times it's for something more positive to enter, or it may be that it was an experience that you had to have so that you can learn and become strong in some way. Sometimes the thing that leaves us is a very good thing and frees us to be able to be better, feel better, even though you may not be able to see that now. Watch for signs of rebirth that follow death. The sooner that you can work through or release any pain of the change, the sooner the new will arrive. That is awesome. I don't know if you want to screenshot that. I'll bring that closer. Whew. Man, that white really blends together, doesn't it? 1 and a 2 and a 3. Okay. There you go for that one. But you know what? We got a card like that. I'm going to go ahead and pick another one for you and see if we can get some clarity on that. You have a choice of the second card. You know what? I'm going to do the clarifying life situations. There's clarifying right in the word and the name of the card. All right, Spirit. Or Dreamweaver. What does he need to know right now? Could you please help us to give us the direct meaning of this death and endings card? Oh, you said goddess deck. Oh, I can do that. I know you do like the goddess deck. All right. Goddess deck. Spirit Dream Weaver. Help us to clarify a little more about this Death and Endings card. What does he need to know right now? Okay. Well, I'm not sure that helped too much. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So this could be things that you've been battling with, and they might suggest a maybe change in diet or whatever it is that you need to do. I guess you're not supposed to fight it. You're supposed to go with the flow kind of thing. So there we go. If you want to take a screenshot of that. And this is Athena. Athena using the inner wisdom. Isn't Athena also the goddess of war? Like of battle? Like she's able to kick butt when she needs to? I think that's the one. Very good reading. That's your reading for today. I hope that has been of help. I'm going to go ahead and get those little cards out. Again, anyone now would like an actual reading, if these didn't answer anything for you that maybe you were thinking about or you want to know more, you can donate by the information scrolling through below. Just let me know what app you used. Sorry, a little tongue tied today all of a sudden. Ooh. It's time for me to change from pants into something else. All right, where am I going? Oh. Oh, yeah. The air quality is just, no, it's not. There you are. People who pay for a little reading also get my mediumship attached to that, and sometimes it just automatically comes. All right, so what we're going to do is we have fortune cookies, we have angel messages. If anybody would like me to pick one of those for you, tell me which one you'd like, angel or fortune. Angel or fortune? Oh, Donna. I don't know why that did that. That's weird. Why is that up there? I had to do... I don't know why it was doing that. Okay. It has it like lightly highlighted your name, and I don't understand why that was. That's weird. Okay. Mama. Angel card. All right. For Donna Zakis Spirit. What's the message for today? For her. Come on. Come on. Who wants to come out? I don't know. I keep feeling like the first one might be it. Harmony. I think you've gotten this one in the past. So just making sure everything's in balance and you're working together on things. So everybody just keeping the harmony, because it's always like my mom's coming to see me. So making sure everything is happy and peaceful on the home front before you leave there. And of course, working on harmony and working together when you get here, because we got stuff we want to accomplish. Always. My body needs time to heal, which I'll have a couple weeks, so that'd be good. All right, harmony. I like that. Very good, Mama. All right. Judy. Fortune. Fortune cookie. We have many for Judy Button. Which message is for her? Come on. Ooh. I like it. You will find what you search for is already in your hand. So whatever it is that you're looking for, you already have, or it's already yours. So what you're hoping for, I guess, is already meant to be. It's already in the works. And sometimes people just want to find peace of mind, and it's the tools that you already have, so you already have it, or the way to achieve it, that sort of thing. That's cool. I really like that. Good message, Judy. See, you're welcome, Mama. Anyone else? It's all right if you already had a reading. You can say you want one of these again too. We have time. Oh, yes. If well, I see some people may have left already, but I just had to do this real quick because I can. Just thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to give those thumbs up, share, like, subscribe. Really, really helps our ratings and the algorithms and things like that. And write some positive things down in the comments section so people know what to expect when they tune in. All right, let's see. Anybody else want one? All right, so what I do, I mean, I should have said this in the beginning before anybody left. I'd like to do a prayer that I do. It's like a prayer and manifestation for like the whole world and everything that's going on, and that we can achieve that peace and anchor ourselves in the light as much as possible, especially as crazy as it is. So if everybody would like to join me, what you do is you can close your eyes, or you can keep them open. It doesn't matter. Putting your hands up in your lap, facing up. So this is the receiving position. Take a couple nice deep breaths where you're clearing your mind of anything at all that's may have been bothering you, or anything at all like, oh, I got half an hour more and I gotta go make lunch, or whatever the case may be. Clear the mind. With every breath, you become more and more relaxed. So breathing in very deep through your nose. Hold for a minute. And then release. There's 2 more times. Breathing in deep. Hold. Relax. One more time. In. Relax. I'm going to say a prayer now to everyone involved. Dear Lord of love and light, Mother, Father, God, call upon all of our guides, guardians, and angels of the light to be here and with us, so that we may shine brighter, we may relax more, and have more calm and inner stillness and inner peace in our minds, hearts, body, and spirit. Help us to be able to focus and maintain what we need to maintain our focus on. Help us to remain peaceful, calm, and okay with whatever decision we make. And please, help us to notice the signs that you give us as we ask for the signs and directions of what we should do, what is for our best and highest good, and also the best and highest good for everyone involved. We ask that you help us to see it clearly. Give us a song or a sign or a dream or something we can pay attention to. A lot of times if you hear 3 times or more, that's the clarity of the message. We also ask that you surround the innocents around the world and pray for all the innocent animals, children, and people to be rescued from whatever horrible situation may be surrounding them now. Help to build their warriors, and the warriors find them and come for them and help save them, especially for those who do not know or not able to help and save themselves. Please let the warrior base be strong. Let the darkness know it has no more place here. It is not welcome. And we banish you now from our lives. We banish you now from existence in this world and in this place, in the space of what we occupy. We banish you. You're not welcome here. You must leave now. Only light reigns here. Light workers, light energy, may they be found. May we find our tribe, the people who really sing close to our soul. They know what we need. We know what they need, including animals. Let them find the helpers they need and their clan as well. Please, Spirit, open the hearts and minds of mankind to love and light. Let the love and light cast out any demons and darkness that they've held within them. May it be released and chased away for now and forever. Help us all to unite and become a better race, a better people, more humanitarians and humane to all life. Bring us to our highest good and potential. Help us to be at the right place at the right time to help others that we are able to help. Thank you, thank you, thank you always for bringing in our lives. And we pray that you always stay with us. And we give you our permission and we ask for your assistance, that it always will be shown to us and made known to us, and that we can feel you near, especially when we need it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you in advance. So may it ever be. Amen. So hopefully that was of some help. Judy Button wants fortune. I did fortune for Judy. I don't know when you wrote that. All right, I hope everyone feels good with that prayer. I think I kind of covered everything I could. I really try to think this stuff through. And I keep saying I'm going to write one so I can paste it here. So if anybody wants to copy it and utilize it every day, it really helps. It helps for people to say, I dissolve any blocks and ancestral inheritances to my divinely given good. I dissolve anything that I may have carried with me into this life from another that's been blocking me. It is now gone. I dissolve it. I no longer need it or want it. It's now gone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So may it ever be. So you could say that as well. That one actually greatly helped to remove barriers. I mean, I was doing all the right stuff, didn't understand why things just weren't moving. And I started saying that. And it seemed like things were finally getting out of my way. I've been being tormented and haunted by dreams and spirits that I think were chasing me from other lifetimes, because it started when I was like 3. So I couldn't have possibly done anything wrong to, invite it in. It's things that followed me here. Or maybe past life memories or connections of things that may have happened in the past that I don't know or remember about. So you never know what might be following you or blocking you. So sometimes, acknowledging that that's a possibility and casting it out can greatly help your success in this lifetime. All right. So if there's nothing else, I know maybe early and anybody doesn't want a reading or nobody else wants a fortune or an angel card, I will end it. We have nothing but rain here today. It's a gloomy day, but at the same time, I just did all my planting, but I put such a strong weed barrier down. I'm very concerned if the rain is even going to get through any of that to wet the dirt. I might have to go outside with my hose and saturate everything at least one time just to make sure the entire dirt gets watered. But we have, I guess, 2 days of this gentle rain, which is awesome, on and off. So hopefully it's going to make my garden grow beautiful. flowers and vegetables. I hope everybody else is growing some fun stuff too. It's good to be self-sufficient as much as possible. So I pray that for everyone. And I hope you have a beautiful week. And again, I'm just going to cover that at the Baraboo Vintage Sikh Boutique on Thursday, the 21st, 5 to 7 p.m. I will be there offering mini readings for people. It is $25 for the 10 minutes, just so you know. And let's see. Yeah, the next day I got to go for blood work. Yippee. I think I have to check on that. And then we got the full moon on the 31st. So that's also a day that I will be online here. So that's good. Yeah, what else? Anything else? No. I think that's everything that I know about right now. And if anybody doesn't have any questions or whatever, I'm going to end our thing early. So much love and light to you all. I hope this has been of help for you for this week. And we will, I'll see what Mom wants first. Hello. Yeah.
Judy Button's name came up in the corner of the screen. She wanted one of those questions.
I gave it to her.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
All right. Bye. I knew my mom didn't see it. Judy, you got your message, correct? I know I did it. It was actually a really good one. So, yeah. All right. I don't know. This thing is setting up weird page things. Mom thinks I did not give you your fortune. No, I remember this thing blacking out on me, so we should be good to go. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Much love and light to you all. Enjoy the spring weather and get your planting done. Namaste. See you next week on the 24th.